If we look away from Korea for a second, Kev, there has been some pretty great StarCraft II happening just outside of our studios. If you drive east for a couple of hours in Las Vegas, IPL recently hosted a little bit of a show match series, and you were there.
Yeah, this is rather ironic, guys. Since on Wednesday we always have meetings for the polls, and we say like, all right, so what are we going to talk about this week? What's happening? And I said like, hey guys, IPL DICE happening. They're like, oh cool, yeah, you follow that event, you make some footage about it. I was like, yeah, but it's pretty close. I can go there. And then like 5 people, including production crew, my boss, and my fellow caster, they all just start laughing at me. They're like, yeah, you go there, Kevin. I'm sure that you're gonna get a lot of work done. And you guys know that made me mad. Because like when people think I can't do something, you know, if they would have just said like, hey Kevin, yeah, that's a great idea, you go. What would have happened is I would have put in the bare minimum and I would have probably had a lot of fun in Vegas. But because they didn't take me serious, I said, okay, this is it. And I tried to do my best. So I made a little field report about the IPL DICE event. So I'd say we should just check it out and see what I did. Hey guys, today is Thursday the 7th of February 2013 and we are on the way to check out the IPL DICE event in Las Vegas. Grubby, Lucy from Illusion and Scarlet are gonna duke it out for $5,000 first prize. Should be a lot of fun. First series that I was able to watch completely just finished as Illusion took out Grubby 2-1, which means that Grubby is eliminated in 4th place and Illusion will move on. Fantastic games, man. How do you feel?
I feel great after being Grubby. When I first got here, I didn't expect to do well, but after my Scarlet game, I felt pretty confident. So yeah, I expected to beat Grubby. I feel pretty confident versus Lucifron, but I don't want to go against the Zerg again.
I am standing here with Lucifron, who just won the winner bracket. You just defeated Scarlet 2-1. I saw lots of drones dying. Did it make you happy?
Yeah, of course. It's always a pleasure killing drones.
Do you have any preference, Illusion or Scarlet?
Scarlet maybe because my TVT sucks.
Still hanging out here at the Hard Rock Cafe in Las Vegas. I just saw Scarlet going up 1-0 against Illusion. This means that if Scarlet wins the second map as well, we're going to have a grand final between Scarlet and Lucifron, which I think is going to be pretty exciting. What I also think is exciting are these watches. I like my watch, but I think it's time for a new one. Standing here with the IPL DICE champion, Lucifron. Lucy, 3-0 over Scarlet.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising for me as well.
I heard there's some other great news. From this moment on, you actually finished university, so we're going to see a lot more from you in this year?
Yeah, well, not finished, but I'm taking at least 1 year break to play. Now I'm going to practice a lot, way more than I have ever in the StarCraft II.
And of course, above all, you're going to show your little brother who's the boss, right?
Yeah, I think it's enough of him winning me, and that has to stop right now.
Thank you very much, Lucifron, and congratulations once more.
Thank you.
And that's it, the IPL DICE showdown is done. Lucifron has won, as you guys have seen. Overall, I had a good time. I was a little underwhelmed with a couple of things though. I really felt kind of like this was an event IPL had to do rather than that they really wanted to do it. But it's still great. 4 players had a great time. They all got some money. We saw some great games, and this is something that IPL said they're going to do in the future. So I only think it's a good thing. I cannot wait for the upcoming showdowns. Perhaps they're going to be bigger, perhaps 8 players. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little field report. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to tweet at NASL TV and tell my boss, send Rotti to Vegas all the time. Because guys, the degenerate in me is taking over. I have to gamble. I want to gamble. I'm out of here.
Wow.
Not bad.
So that's what we get when we're mean to you.
Yeah. Wasn't bad, right?
I think we need new company policy in regards
awesome.
to Kev. That was a great little
really
segment,
good.
Kev.
But that wasn't all, guys. That wasn't actually all. As you guys saw, Illusion was one of the players who was there, and I really like Chris, and I still think he's one of those up-and-coming players in North America, even though he's been that for a while. But I decided after the event was over, I said, Chris, let's go to dinner. I took him to a fantastic dinner, a Brazilian steakhouse. It's called Fogo de Chao, which I think is really awesome. And after that, I made a really cool little profile with him, just asking some questions. Not the good old, how do you feel about TVZ? What is your take on Infestors? What would you nerf now? Just a couple of things about Chris. We're working on that as well. We're putting it together, and that should be revealed somewhere next week, maybe in 2 weeks.
That looked like a little trailer for a rom-com between you and Illusion sitting on the fountain and a nice sunset, purple water behind you.
It was a beautiful
thing,
thing,
romantic, man.
You know what was less romantic is that while I was doing the interview with Chris can attest to this, I was actually sitting kind of on the edge on a bunch of, on a little stairs, and like near the Venetian, and like here was the camera, here was me, and then Chris was sitting on the other side, and Chris looking at it, and I'm like, leaning back, yeah, that's a good answer, and suddenly I rolled down, and I rolled down 4 stairs. That was pretty painful. It's good that there was no real damage.
Did you end up picking up a new watch?
No, man. I have to behave a little bit. I wanted to. If I would have done even better at poker than I did, I would have definitely done that. But there's always a next time, man. Because I'm pretty sure everyone's going to tweet right now that NASL TV send Rotti to Vegas all the time.
I got to say, man, you guys, there's some pretty sweet shopping out in Vegas. And like the watches out there are pretty legit. I saw the watch that I want to get, I think, out in Vegas. It's about $28,000.
Oh.
So I think might have to save up for...
Well, there's like 2 hours of gambling, man. Ben, you know the strategy. It's either everything on rate on 8. Unless there's a dealer change, then it's 0. Let's
just both take our next paychecks, put it all on 8. If it hits, we'll buy 2 of them.
If it hits, we buy 5 of them.